What the fuck is up, everybody? I hope y'all can hear me because I'm connected on my phone today. As usual, I'm giving people time to get in the building so we can get started. We're going to go down the list today of all these individuals one by one. And it's going to be some Toronto hoes names too that I put on this list of who was involved. And all this shit was setting me up. We're going to get right into names. I'm waiting on people to get in the building, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We're going to get right into the names. I want the names of everybody who was involved in SVDL. I know damn near half of the people, but we just going to get some confirmation. Y'all like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button on the way in the building. Sorry I'm running a little late. We're going to be doing some back-to-back shows. If I get finished with this early, I'm going to go right into the next show. I told people I ain't finna do number call motherfuckers out. And let me say this. I ain't met nobody off YouTube that I've came in connection with in SVDL. Not anybody. There were several people over there that I thought was cool, but they showed their face. Okay. There were several people over there, and I know you down there playing with my name in California. I know what you're doing. I remember the day you called me and you was moving into this house. You were saying it was your sister. I've been catching all of the information and the messages about the polygamous relationship and the court battles about the child support and the children and all of this shit. And I'm like, God damn, it's this nigga. It's this nigga. Y'all like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Like I said, I'm getting into the names of who the fuck was in the SVDL debate league that was behind this team of setups. These defamation of characters, these calling the police, trying to get a motherfucker locked up, doing scams and fraud in the motherfucker name. And bitches around here trying to be real careful about what they say today because they know I'm paying attention. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Mm-hmm. There's a couple of bitches up here I'm gonna run down today with them Toronto hoes. I'm gonna give people a few more minutes and I'm gonna start calling names. I'm already got a pile of them up here, and it's a lot of shit. We're gonna be looking for SVDL names that comes out in SVDL. Anything else that fall out, I'll call it out at the end. We're gonna call out the names, their real names, the nicknames, anything. Anything else that come out, I'll make sure I call it out at the end. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons, please. And that's, remember, we talking about inheritance thefts and everything too, because they connected to a lot of this shit as well. A lot of these folk got on the payroll, and then they'll send the person that you feel you can really trust, and that's something that a person got to start being careful about. And the whole time they was the main motherfucker they felt they can send to get the job done. But did you? Did you get the job done, or are you getting exposed? Y'all like, share, subscribe. So I'm telling me to just drop all of these. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons, please. I'm gonna get my tea right quick, and we're finna jump right into these names. I hope y'all can hear me. Of SVDL, everybody in SVD who was involved in this shit with setting me up, telling lies on me, fake ass motherfucking lawsuits, calling the police, any of that shit. Name LGBTQ, Jarvis, Honey, and Queen Cascade was the first names that came out. I went back over them because I don't know if y'all were able to hear them when my phone went out. We got a Neo X. She was in SVDL for just a hot second. Remember, we pulling names. Everything else that falls out, I'll call it out at the end. The argument lead. Everything that else that fell out, again, we calling out everybody who was involved is still in my inheritance. Anybody who had something to do with setting me up, telling lies on my name, any of that, any role that they played, or even got payoffs. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, y'all. We're looking for all the names of SVDL. Anybody who was in SVDL. And I'm going to go back over the names that came out before I get into calling out all the other stuff that fell out with this pile. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons. I'm going through the pile, y'all. Spirit said put land up there. Land. Maybe SVDL or some of these people over there is involved in stealing land. Judah Nazareth. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And all of these people could have been members of SVDL when I was there, former SVDL members, current SVDL members. We looking for SVDL motherfucking sellouts. People who was involved in all of this shit. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Cornflower. That would have been moonflower. Moonflower. Some said put Samantha up there. Samantha. We looking for anybody who was connected with the SVDL setup of stealing my inheritance, the defamation of character, lying on my fucking name, doing fraud in my name. We got Lima Muir University. Lima, known as Muir University on her avatar. If you're just coming in, and I will go back to all the rest of the stuff that fell out with this at the end. Spirit said put Crips up there. Crips. On the back of Crips is DeAndre, so that could be somebody's name. We're going at the SVDL today. SVDL, since they want to lie about who was setting me up, and then I'm gonna be able to prove it. I'm gonna be able to prove it. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, y'all. I hope y'all can hear me. The motherfuckers in SVDL who set me up, who was using my name, doing all type of shit. And they could have did this to other individuals too. It ain't just me. Anybody who was in SVDL debate league. Masons. Spirit told me to put Gates up here. Somebody's name could be Gates, their last name. We looking for SVDL names that fall out. Anybody who had something to do with the setup. Renee. That could be somebody's name over there. And this could be subscribers too, because let's remember they was messing with them divesting hoes. You got Taz with the B1 group, and there was a lot of these motherfuckers. So Renee. And on the back of Renee, four wheelers. But we got Renee. Rebecca. NBPP. The HOK Coliseum. Let's remember anybody connected to SVDL or connected to the setup of me. Stealing my money. Any of that. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, y'all. I'm going through the names. I'm going through the names. We're going to get out the main names first. Any other names or anything that fell out that could be connected to all of this stuff, I'll call it out at the end. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. There's a lot coming out about them, too, because they've been getting away with a lot of shit. That whole little group over there full of shit. And I ain't the only one that know it. They connected to a lot of these terrier bitches, too. I know exactly what Capricorns and, you know, all these different individuals they talking about. I know exactly who all y'all talking about, and I know exactly who was playing with my fucking name. I also know who had all my shit. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. I hope y'all can still hear me. If somebody come in the chat, let me know. Let's finish getting to these names that was involved in all this shit against me and several other people on YouTube. And I'm going to start dropping names of everybody else that I did it to, too. Because I've connected a whole lot of dots. These whole playing police games and all type of shit. So since they want to play like that, we're going to get all the information out. I don't give a fuck about no military. He finna lose all his motherfucking credentials if he did some shit like that. But let's go. We still looking for the names of SVDL. The names of SVDL. Some say put King up there. All of the names of these people that was in SVDL or any of these groups. Chris Harris. Nathan or Nathaniel. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons. All the people who was involved in this shit with SVDL, if you just coming in the building, or set me up, commit fraud in my name, helping people defame my character via payments, snaking a bitch out behind their back by acting like a friend. Lance. Let's go. I got 1,000 cars up here. We got Uda. And they could have been in SVDL or, like I said, affiliates. They could have been harassed by these people, told lies on by these people, or all kind of shit. Or they could have been involved in scams, schemes, fraud, because there's a lot of that going on. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. I'm going through the stack that I got out here so far, y'all. I keep repeating myself because people coming in, you know, so they can understand what this reading is about. Any names connected to SVDL. It's other stuff that came out, But like I told y'all, I'll call all this out after I get the names first, so y'all can know exactly who we focused on. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons, please. Tangy or Tangela. Somebody could be named Tangy over there. That could be the divesting group. That could be any of them motherfuckers. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We're going through all of the list of names in SVDL, the fake ass debate league that was around here doing all this fuck shit to me and several other people on YouTube that might not know that this shit was being done to them. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. If you would like to support the channel, the information is in the chat. I will put it at the bottom of the screen at the end of the show. Inherited Stuff. Interesting. And Junebug on the back. It could be somebody else over there named Junebug. Somebody might have that nickname in SVDL, you know, with their family or some shit like that. I'm gonna leave that right there. Even though that's my brother's name, but we talking about SVDL and shit. Pastors and deacons. We already know that need to be right there. Mitchell. That could be somebody's last name. SVDL members. And anybody who helped them or was involved in all of this bullshit. Because, you know, motherfuckers don't be liking each other. But they'll come together to tell lies and manipulate just to get that coin. And that's what a lot of these people have done. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We got JJ7000 out here. And all of these people have been in SVDL or affiliate. And I started to see change and bullshit with all these folks. I started seeing certain things with these people. They all got to pay out some kind of way, or was behind the scenes with the bullshit. We talking about SVDL going through the stack, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. If you would like to support the channel, information is in the chat. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen at the end of the show. Candace Harris, Nakia, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. This could be some of their real names. We going through the fakes in SVDL who was setting me up, lying, trying to file fake ass defamation of character lawsuits, calling the police on motherfuckers. Melissa, I don't know why I was told to put that up there, but we remember it was some divesting hoes and all of that shit. It was a whole lot of motherfuckers because a lot of people was behind the scenes doing stuff. A lot of people was behind the scenes doing stuff. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. I'm going through the list, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Intuitive Goddess 333. And let's remember, a lot of these bitches, they connected to the tarot readers in SVDL as well. A lot of these tarot readers is actually some of them divesting hoes or some of them B1 bitches. So when y'all hear these rotten hoes names come out, pay close attention. Intuitive Goddess 333, and I seen somebody else exposing her. Nene, somebody's name could be Nene. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, Erica. And I know that bitch Free Spirit a witch. That's a dirty, backstabbing, manipulating bitch because she wanted to fuck A9. So she was doing a lot of shit behind the scenes too. Lying, keeping up shit because me and A9 was working together. These hoes is sick. For real, for real. But let's get it all out since y'all want to stay behind the scenes playing these fuck nigga games. Let's get it all out. Because y'all setups ain't going to be nothing but my come ups. Understand? Understand? Somebody let me know y'all can still hear me. We got Cascade out here again because Queen Cascade. Somebody's name could be James. Thank you all the way from London. Thank you. I appreciate new people to come over to the family. Thank you so much for y'all support. We going through the names. Rhonda. Somebody's name could be Rhonda. It could be the divesting hoes. It could be the B1 bitches. You know what I'm saying? They connected to a lot of people. I don't know why I'm going to call that name out later, but I'm going to put some emphasis on it because I was told to put it out there. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. It's going to be in this stack. I'm almost done, y'all. We going down the stack. We going down the stack. Let's get all the names. Nut. All the names of the people who involved with the SVDL set up against Lundy. Kimberly. Somebody's name could be Cedric. Somebody's name could be Tara. Tweety Bird. And these could be their avatars too. These could be avatars. Y'all can start looking for that, but I'm pretty sure by the time I'm done, they're going to want to change them because you know how they do. Lady Law. Let's remember any names who could have been connected, involved, or around these people. Tinker. Any other names that came out, any other information I called out at the end of this calling out the names. I got CJ. That could be somebody's initials. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Some telling me to throw out Niame. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. There's a lot of shit came out because they done did a lot of dirty shit. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And thank everybody for all of their support. I really do appreciate it. Somebody's name could be Cynthia over there. And we know Cynthia G. So we definitely know it's a Cynthia. Like, share, subscribe. All these motherfuckers was getting payouts. Playing with my name. And they got other platforms they doing a lot of shit on they think I don't know about. We got Tanya out here. Somebody's name could be Tanya over there. I'm sorry, Antoine or Ant. Somebody's last name could be Gibson. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Wanda with a O, Wonda. Somebody's name could be Tremaine. We are saying Candace. Now we got Candace spelled with a Y. And this could be any of their names. Gracie. Sheila. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons. Juicy. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. If you would like to support the channel, the information is in the chat. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen. Once we finish, if you're just coming in, we expose all the people who may have been involved or who actually was involved in the setup of Nundy, as well as the inheritance stuff. We got Solar Mind out here. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. All these motherfuckers took payouts. All of them, they lied on me. Rachel, that could be somebody's name over there. Svdhell, anybody who helped them be one. It could be goddamn Dee, the divesting bitches, any of that shit. Somebody could call themselves Precious. House of Consciousness. Pam or Pamela. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons. Gail. Somebody's name could be Demetrius too. And let's remember, we talking about all these folks in these little groups that I'm mentioning in this video. John. Somebody's name could be John. Svdhell setup of Nundy. If these motherfuckers feel like I'm lying, then they can say something. DJ Black Charm. Somebody's name could be Keesa or Kissa. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons, please. Thank you. Stacy. They could call somebody Peanut over there. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And Somebody could call themselves Cherry. It could be B1, Divesting Bitches, Argument Lead, SVDL. They all connected. Okay, let's go back through these first names we got. I'm going to go back through the first names. So one more time so people don't get confused. And then I'm going to go back through all of the other stuff that came out with these names. And then I'm going to get to the next stack of cards. We got Ann, Stacy spelled with a Y, Peanut, Cherry, Kesa or Kelsa, DJ Black Charm, Demetrius, Kiki, or somebody's last name could be Hall, John, Gail, Gail, Pam or Pamela, House of Consciousness, Precious, Dee Dee, Rachel, Solar Mind, Juicy, spelled with a Y, Sheila, Gracie, Candy, spelled with a Y, Wanda, spelled with a O, Tremaine, Antoine or Ant Gibson, Tanya, CJ or JC, Tinker, Lady Law, Tweety Bird, Tara, Cedric, Nut, Rhonda, Cascade, Erica, Nene, Intuitive Goddess 333, Melissa, Harris, Candace, JJ 7000, Pastors and Deacons, Junebug, Tangi or Tangela, the House of Consciousness Coliseum, Uda, Lance, Chris Harris, King, NBPP, Rebecca, Renee, Gates, Masons, Cripps, Lima or Mule University, Samantha, Moonflower or Coonflower, Judah Nazareth or Torah Knights, Land, The Argument League, Neo X, Queen Cascade or Ascade, Honey, Jarvis, LGBTQ, Black Sun. Those are all the first names that came out that was in the setup of SVDL. Now let's call out of the rest of the stuff that I brought out. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And I hope y'all can still hear me. The rest of the stuff came out was Rosewood, 357. Donald and Trumbull Funeral Home, Drugs, Bank Accounts, before, Game Room, Turk, Kickaboo, Chipley, Southside, Shot, Wayne Williams Carr, Prince, 1995 to 2000, Avondale, Simpson Road, Jeffrey Morris, Inglewood, Harrison, Randy Sample, James, Dirt Bike or Dirt Bikes, Forged Car Titles, Forged Car Titles. Anything to do with SVDL, Nikhil, Atlanta Detective, Lakewood Drive, Mitchell, inheritance theft. We know Tremont Drive, Nathaniel Swift, properties, Miss Cat with a K, four wheelers, police, DeAndre, storage units. And that's probably where they be hiding money and documents and shit at. In storage units. Nelfo, Lakeisha Carter, Miss Dot, Simpson Avenue, Atlanta, Georgia, 2000 2005. Danger, Pool Creek, Prejudice. Let's continue. Clothing, truck stops. Ayanna, Framed, New Jersey. Down by Law, Disaster, rooms 300 to 310. Thailand, Marvin, Being Haunted, Pittsburgh, Georgia. Let me start paying attention to these wrong numbers. IV or VI, Edward Woodhull, Fake Spiritualist, Reverend Clay, Blood Drinkers, Reverend Black. They got a lot of evil, wicked ass churches out here in Atlanta. Reverend Clay, Reverend Black, all these Reverend Ice. It's a lot of shit that be going on. How all these reverends coming out. And a lot of these niggas is connected to Atlanta and SVDL. Fidelity Bank, Sergeant Wyatt, Uncle Shug, Pebblebrook, Familiar Status, Patel Cartel, Bitch, Gary Jones, Embezzlement, Experiments, Marquila, and this could still be other names coming out that's connected to SVDL or the B1 network or them fake ass divesting hoes, cause it is a lot of them motherfuckers. And now they done branched off into fake ass tarot card readings, and you know this a whole nother clique that's up here. Winfrey, Wayne Williams home, South Dakota. And it's more of these men get readings than women. They be talking about they ain't into that shit, but them bitch ass niggas be in the building worrying about getting readings and then be trying to use shit against people to tell lies on folks. It is more of these men, and a lot of people do not focus on that. They always talk about women wicked, women working magic, women are jealous, women are this, but it's a lot of men who like that. And you know what's sad? They jealous of women. Instead of them just getting up off their ass doing something themselves. Yeah, I'm talking about the group of SVDL fake ass niggas. Instead of them getting up off their ass doing something themselves, they'll sit up here and be jealous of somebody else who built their shit and not only work behind the scenes to make it look like you irresponsible, make it look like you can't do nothing for yourself, but they be stealing your shit the whole time. And if they stole from me, who else they stole from? If they was building a team on me behind the scenes to try to destroy me, who the fuck else they doing it to? If they calling the police on me, who the fuck else they calling the police on? Pay attention to this shit. Look at how all of that stuff was going on. The chain of events, they was all on my platform and stuff. But right around the time a lot of things started happening with my inheritance, niggas went behind the scenes and told everybody, hey, let me talk to you. This how we gonna get rid of her because we trying to get this money. And it was only one person I trusted with my information. And then this motherfucker go down here and help these motherfuckers put shit out in my fucking name that they think I don't know about. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons, please. And I'll be right back. Let me sip my tea. All right, y'all, let's go. We got Stench, Alfred Evans, 13, North Carolina. I know it's some properties out there in North and South Carolina too that's being tampered with, y'all. Y'all really better check y'all names. Y'all think I'm playing. This is a whole big ass scam and ring up on YouTube. Taz and Nyla, all of these folks. And then they visually on videos and shit where all of them was traveling to California, Florida, coming back and forth to Atlanta, Texas, like all of the states where all of these fraudulent properties at, or these bodies, or these scams and shit that's going on, is in all of the same areas that these motherfuckers have been frequenting. Even like Alabama, all that shit, Mississippi, Memphis, these motherfuckers is connected because they have built a network of these fraudulent bitches on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Somebody let me know if y'all can still hear me, if you don't mind. Built cults behind their religion. Need to pay attention. Let's go. We finna get back to this shit. Big black banks. That a New Mexico, DeKalb County Commissioners, bodies. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the Uncle Tom Terrell with the K, Corn Middle School, Annie Lewis. And this and Conyers, Hayes, the affiliates there. We got Memphis, Methodist, somebody Kenya Searcy or Kenya Worthen, Bird, that could be somebody's name, New York. And I know New York got a lot to do with this shit. Mary Worthen, First Avenue, Cuts, Dumpster, Clarkston, Dead, 2015 to 2020, RV or motorhome, bridge, November, Bixby Court, Dennis, Bitcoin. We know a lot of them scamming Bitcoins too. When you got these people talk about they can fix your or repair your credit, Bitcoins, they in the real estate, they can do all this type of old bullshit. Watch these motherfuckers. They are scamming in your name. They stealing your mineral rights. They'll call you and ask you for information and all type of shit and ideas, and the whole time you don't know you helping them steal your shit. These motherfuckers will go behind your back and use your ideas and take your creativity and everything else. And a lot of these motherfuckers at SVDL have done just that. We got Stanley Morris, Delante, Bobby Joe, Minnesota. Wait a minute, is that, yeah, Minnesota. Paradise East, Royal Oaks Apartments, Zone 2, Trucks or Trunks, Chicago. McClure, DeKalb Medical, Egypt, Safe or Safes, Alaska. Wayne Williams. There's a lot of some pedophiles in this motherfucker. Free bands, Lakeview, Maryland, Wealthy Man, Mechanicsville, Georgia, Uncle Sam, rooms 340 to 350, Arizona. And they done traveled and did this shit. Ohio. Ain't no telling because they so-called in real estate. Ain't no telling where your name is being used at. Ain't no telling where that shit at. On the Run, California, West End. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna get in contact with YouTube and I'm gonna find out who's behind the scenes and keep flagging my page. I'm gonna find out who all of y'all is that is continued because they keep up with all of those reports that's made. And even though y'all think when y'all making those little reports with the three dots on the side to tamper with people's views or to make YouTube take views and do certain shit to people's pages, it's connected still to your IP address. And if I'm telling so many lies, y'all should want everybody to view this shit. Why y'all keep trying to flag my page and get me took off of YouTube? Why y'all keep trying to flag my page and silence me? When people tell lies, you openly allow them to do that. As long as I've been on YouTube, I've never flagged anybody's pages. It's been all type of shit said about me, all type of videos put out about me. Motherfuckers done nitpicked at everything and even called my dead grandfather a bitch. But get what? I ain't flagging nobody's page because what I'm going to do that for? What I'm going to do that for? Y'all motherfuckers be doing all this shit and y'all the main ones, all these fake gangsters. Because that's what they is, y'all. They the main one be happy when they could call the police or use military officers to do illegal surveillance and tap into your phones and do all type of shit like that, using their positions and their jobs to target people and steal from them that they call their friend. Ain't that some dirty shit? Don't nobody want to say nothing because there's a lot of these hating assholes that's in the clouds. Don't nobody want to say nothing. Walt Baker, New York Probate Court, Sam or Samuel, Toes or Drunk or Drunks, Sydney Chandler, Ohio out here twice, Fingers, McFadden and Whitehead Estate, Yellow Green Fibers, Titania, Pee Wee, Dexter, and see what they do. They'll connect to your friends, they'll connect to your family, they'll connect to all type of people just to steal from you, false documents, and they probably doing shit in your family members' names as well. Because we got some motherfuckers that's real high tech when it comes to this damn with these devices. And if you've been in the military and shit, then you really high tech. You can sit up and research anybody. You can find anything. And then if you scamming in one person's name, why wouldn't you, if you find that all of the family members have estates, or all of the family members are wealthy, you wouldn't scam in everybody's name? I mean, to y'all, it's just getting an ID right. It's just about stealing somebody else's identity, right? It's just about making sure they're silenced or locked away in some type of mental hospital or locked away in prisons or dead or somewhere or out their fucking mind because of the drugs y'all poison them with. Just so you all could continue to live lives as other people. I know it hurt. We got T, perjury. We know they committed perjury because all of them been in courts. Zone 3, Juicy out here twice. Aunt Ethel, New Life, Baptist Church, credit card fraud and or thefts, Bucci. We talk about SVDL, Miss Dolly, Clifford Jones, Mr. Benny, August, Randy, Grady Holmes, Roger, Vez Mom, Boulevard Drive, Atlanta, Georgia, now known as Hosea Williams, Cheater, Pool Lady, Music Industry, Date Rape, West Side, Big Worm, Bobby, spelled with a Y, OG double D, Alabama, Tempest, Lakeisha Travis, Illinois, Informants, Jeff, World Changes Ministries, all these fake ass churches and pastors. And a lot of these people belong to these churches as well. I want y'all to understand that a lot of these people belong to these fraudulent ass, fake ass congregations. A lot of these churches is built inheritances. These pastors are fraudulent. They have created their own certificates and all kind of shit so they can sit in the pulpit and steal folks' shit or fuck with people's children and stuff like that. And I'm not saying all churches and I'm not saying all church members. We talking about these motherfuckers, the basic people, the main people that we know that's involved in this type of shit. And there's a lot of these Hebrew Israelites, these Muslims, and all of these. These men talk about the fact that they're involved in these organizations for the greater good. But the only thing that they trying to worry about the greater good of is getting their dicks wet and using women. It's sad that people would sit up here and put themselves in certain positions, and the whole time they use a religion in the name of Yahweh, God, or Allah to stab a motherfucker in their back. And we can't even forget Jesus. Just saying. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. I'll be right back. I don't know why the fuck I don't even know how long my fucking mic has been muted. I done called out so many goddamn names, y'all. Damn, I wanna have to go back through all of these. I don't even remember where I stopped off at. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see. Susan, Savannah, all that was already up there. All right, I'm gonna go back over this. I'm sorry. African Griot, Malachi Z. York, Lonzo, Brittany Morris, Mario, Thailand, Bird from the Curve, Miracle, Rooster, Katia Mathis, Politics, Brescia, Kenosha, Stabbed, Mary Truitt, Trick, Trick, Rib Shack, Mason Avenue, my bad, Oakland City, Stank Bitch, Black Magic, 0 to 100, Howard Street, Atlanta, Georgia, Devil or Satanic Worship, John Hope Apartments, Gold, Drug Trafficking, Florida Probate Court, Tommy spelled with a Y, the nickname Cheese, Lester Anderson, Four Season Apartments, Marta, Washington, Tracking Devices, Betty spelled with a Y, Texas, PHOOH Pool, Truist Bank, Tire Mark, New York, Todd spelled with one D or two, Judges, Cat spelled with a K, Frida, Constance, Rituals, Kurtwood, Elementary School. If y'all heard these at first, then my apologies, but my phone was on mute, so I want to make absolutely sure I go back over the right names. Casino Rico, Casino Free Bands Rico, Garfield, Krishanda, June, and that could be somebody's name too. Fake Bitch, Salem, Lawana, Jonathan Reese, Edgewood, Martin, Fannie Willis, a Husky or somebody Husky, Mash Jid, Temples, Leonard Holloway, Melissa, Bad Chicks, Frederica, May, Nisa Shabazz, Zone 4, Reese, Backstabber, Big Dre, GBI or IBG could be somebody's different names. We got Simpson Road, JP Brawley, Joseph E. Lowry, Ashby Street, Howard Mill Road, Jennifer. And some of these places too could be places, properties and houses is at. It's a lot of these places where they done got, they'll try to get little simple ass properties, quick fixer uppers or, little pieces of land or plots of land and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they not after what people think they after. This is a whole nother ball game they in. So people need to check, or these might be some of the streets and addresses and locations of where they sending some of this fraudulent mail and shit to. We got Mildred. We got trash bags. Again, I want to go back over that. Trash bags. They be hiding money. They got all type of documents, fake IDs, all type of shit in these trash bags. Because they don't feel that people would look in there. Like they be hiding tracking devices and recording devices in your trash cans or around your trash bins. Just something that people clean regularly, but wouldn't detect that there's things that's sitting in there because it's always cleaned regularly, right? So if something is cleaned regularly, then you wouldn't even think or assume that they will be putting certain things in there that people can't find. And we already seen these storage units and all of that stuff that came out as well. So they could have trash bags of money, trash bags of documents, all type of trash bags, with information in them, may be stored in other places that people won't be able to find it. Because, when you spend the millions of dollars and a whole lot of different properties and shit, right? Why would you store all of the documents and all of that shit inside of your shit? Why would you store all of that inside of your home? You wouldn't do that. You're gonna store it somewhere where you think ain't nobody gonna look. It could be an outside storage unit. It could be in the garage. Like where people will just walk past shit and assume that it's just some shit that you got sitting around. But in all actuality, this is where all this stuff is hidden. Secret compartments, little boxes and stuff. They even people use containers now that look like drink cans. And I mean, people just need to start looking. Jewelry boxes, all type of shit. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And I'm sorry about all the delays and stuff. And let me tell y'all this. If you got anything that you would like to say or stuff like that, you can even put it in the comments. I know it's a lot of people watch from the clouds, and I know that they be flagging my page while I'm live. They behind the scenes now. They just keep reporting my page, keep reporting my page. And even for the people that works for YouTube and you see all of our videos, know that these are false reports. These are false flags, and this is what they continue to do. And they try to do that so it either frustrate you or make you feel like you don't want to come up here and put out your information. But they got to remember, it doesn't matter. People's truth will be spoken regardless of what y'all want to do. And people are not limited to just sitting on a platform at all. Only thing that you're going to do is force people to branch out to other platforms or reach out to people who actually give a fuck and start going on their shows and putting out the information where millions of people can start seeing it. So while you flagging people pages like mine with my family members over here because we like a handful of real instead of a room full of fakes. You bitches will go after all of everybody else's small pages while y'all got all these big pages telling lies. But it's some bigger pages out here that don't mind putting out the truth. And if y'all keep fucking with my page, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Reach out to somebody who got so many damn followers that it's gonna break the internet. And then give them all of the documents and let them put all this shit out on y'all ass. I advise y'all to quit fucking with my page, Becky, and quit playing with the people that's in my chat. Quit flagging my page so YouTube can keep snatching views, because that's what y'all be doing. If it's a lie, let it circulate, bitch. Sue me. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, y'all. Give me 1 second. Now, let me get back to this shit. TT, Kurtwood, Squirt, fake death certificates, baby Cameron or the name Cameron or Cam, Edward Hope Smith, age 14. We got Mimi, motorcycles, Rashad Cox, Colorado, Ricky Lee, and you know something else, Rashad Cox, interesting. He in the military too. It's a lot of military coming out here, and why would they not all know each other? I don't give a fuck what branches of the government they in, especially when they all local. When they all stay in the same city or meet up at the same recruiting offices or they go on Christmas dinners and shit together, why would they not all know each other some kind of way? But these bitches say I don't be connecting no dots. But okay, we got Kyron, Fahim, Tina Golston, Swab, ICU or UCI, Gregory Dillard Jr. or Robert Dillard Jr., Jake or Pork Chop could be nicknames. We got AIDS. We got Jernigan, Lucky Street. Bruce, 1950 to 1953. Alex, spelled Alixs. Plain or Plains, Monica. Tila. Sylvia Renee Morris Cockshy. Sylvia Renee Morris Cockshy. Hosea Williams. Tanjanika Little Bit Lee. Black, that could be somebody's nickname. Calvin with a K. Graveyard. fake rapper. If you hearing these names again, my phone was muted and cut off, so I'm going back over them to make absolutely sure I did not miss anything. We got Rapist 2010, 2015, Sugar Mama, Deceased, Deborah Hall, Andrew Jackson, Alicia Morris, Koala, Cupcake the Boy, Franklin Morris, Stalker or Stalkers, Koala, Ho, Browns Mill Road, and there's properties all over there too. Shane, Catholics, Steed, Violation of Anti-Bribery Act, Gerald, Woody, Utah, UK or KU, Satellite Terrorist, River, Ronald Eric Riggins Jr., Auntie Ree, Sue, Honey, and Honey could be somebody's nickname, Shannon, Citizens Trust Bank, Slavery, and Citizens Trust is now known as Truist. It went through a level of, they got a whole lot of different, but it was a Citizens Trust Bank. It was a CNS Bank because some of these crimes was dated back a long time ago. So when you hear these names, some of these banks are out of business, but they also converted to other names. We got Slavery, we got Houston, Sabrina, School Teachers, Wayne, Williams Dog, Josh, Al, Armand, Michael Martin Luther King Jr., Marietta, Lorenzo, George, Sunset Lodge Motel, Beaton, Green Eye, Planted Evidence, Meridia Davis Johnson, Mook Eye, that could be somebody's nickname, Mississippi, Connecticut, Willie Donaldson, Andre. We done seen that Dre name out here a bunch. We done seen Dre. We done seen Andre. We done seen DeAndre. Somebody named Dre. Somebody got something connected to the name Dre. Alberta McClure. I ain't never seen that name pop out so many times. Shantrisa, Nuki. Because a lot of these people be lying about who they really is. Edwards, a sex offender. Carjacking. Lucretia. Wait a minute, that's Lucretha. Papoose, John Reese. We already seen Jonathan Reese. Columbia Circle. Forged insurance policies. Eaton. Peaches. Corey Eugene McClure or Lil Woe. Married. Down Low. Wanda with an A and O out here, so somebody named Wanda. Griffin, Roosevelt, Sweet Pea Morris, Remy Ma, Brantley, New York Probate Courts, Tiffany, Bloods, Scooter, Collins, Anthony, Dr. Leslie. We know what Dr. Leslie got to do with this, writing them fake ass medical records. AR-15, Woodrow, Laura, Wells Fargo, Boyer, Baby Leah, Chanel, rooms 120 to 130, Perkins, bus drivers, fake ass Uncle Tony, Fareed, SpongeBob ass niggas, or somebody like SpongeBob. Rooms 220 to 230. I'm gonna keep up with all these room numbers because I know a lot of these folk right around my head. Sonny spelled with the Y, Ellen Wood, Jeffrey Mathis, age 10, Tim, Belinda Lester, and Jackson. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. If you would like to support the channel, the information is in the chat. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen in a second. I'm finna go ahead. I'm gonna take a restroom break right quick. Y'all just give me half a second and then I want to go ahead and get into the rest of these names. I want to go ahead and get the rest of these names. Put SVDL who set me up. Hold on, I got a few more cards. Let me read these out. They was over here. These fell on the floor. We got Ursula, truck drivers, Lily, CIA or AIC, Rogers, toenails, Jews, KP or PK, Antonio Black Harris, Antonio Black Harris, kidnapped, conspiracy, trafficked, demons, Tubby, Augustine, Farley, Sampson, Frederico, Romata, Francois, Aaron, Tedrick, Ramirez, Toshiba, Nancy, Dirty Red, Hot Rod, T-Dog, Johan, Akeem, Stokes, Naomi, Larissa, Naomi I heard twice, South Central, Watts, Bobby Hutton, Sam Cook, Geronimo Pratt, Dead Prez, Prodigy, Gambling, Concerts, Driver, Security, and Shayla. Ladybug, Beetle, Crab, Shih Tzu, Chihuahua, Pitbull, Yorkie, Doberman Pinschens, Shaggy, Poodles, cats of any color, size, or kind, snakes of any color, size, or kind, birds, goats, chickens, fish of any size or kind. Then we got Dana, Cadillac, BMW, Jeep Cherokee, Tesla, Ford, Hummer, green, orange, lavender, triple black paint and or tint, silver, melon, champagne, tuxedo, bow tie, glasses. Okay, y'all give me about 2 minutes and let me run to the restroom and I'll be right back. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And if you all would like to support the channel, the information is in the chat and also at the bottom of the screen. Anybody who send donations or anything, I appreciate it. I'll be right back. And thank you for the people supporting me from London. For those that are saying that they are from London, when I'm doing my information, it take me a minute before I see the chat. So please forgive me if I did not speak to you already. Thank you for everybody that comes over and support my channel, and welcome to the family. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Thank you. Let's get the rest of these names. Let's get the rest of these names right quick. I'm gonna call them out as they fall, so I ain't gotta take so long. Any names with SVDL. Any names with SVDL. And I ain't worried about taking too long, cause these motherfuckers got a lot of shit. It's a lot of skeletons in their closet. They all need to be exposed. There's a whole lot of them fakes over there, or either they done did some of these folk names, or they done conspire. It's some, but they all connected. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, please, and let me know if y'all can hear me. And I'm gonna tell y'all, so I keep playing on my fucking phone, bitch. Keep playing on my goddamn phone. Hold on, y'all. Let's get the rest of these names, cause I'm really tired of playing with these folks. Let me go so I can stop putting out the information, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to keep on putting out the fucking information. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my phone and shit charged. Hold on. I shouldn't have moved it. I forgot I had it charging. Bitch, I got all the patience in the world to. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. Make sure everything good. Hold on. Motherfuckers who helped them set me up. Warden. Somebody told me Dion. Fake Terrier readers. Savage Intuition. Any names that's connected to SVDL or the setup of me. We got Maine out here. Eugene. Tribes. Art. Or somebody. That could be somebody's name. College Park and New Money. Organ harvesting, voodoo dolls. And I don't know why I feel like a lot of these people into organ harvesting. People overlooks that a lot. But it's a lot of these people into organ harvesting because you know you got people who die off and they're donors, you know, shit like that. It's a lot of people do shit on the black market too. A lot of these people got OnlyFans and all type of shit. Some of these people need organs because I know it's a lot of wicked motherfuckers in my family dying slow. because of their wickedness. A lot of these people is having folks killed off and then got all type of paperwork signed by these medical officials, these corrupted medical officials that's involved, and they snatching people organs out their body. People need to really start paying attention to what happened to their family members when they die. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We got voodoo dolls. Anything got something to do with the setup of Monday. Robots, because a lot of these motherfuckers use AI. A lot of these people using AI to make people look a certain way. Y'all better start looking at these AI videos and really being able to distinct Photoshop in the two, because a lot of this shit is also used in criminal cases. It's a lot of detectives, police officers, and shit that are photoshopping and AI in crime scenes and using these motherfuckers in criminal cases. They are staging a lot of shit to make people look guilty, to put them in jail for crimes that they didn't commit. A lot of these police officers, a lot of these officials, they're involved in this shit. This is a high level of corruption we're dealing with. Missing shoes, Nebraska, Pennsylvania, violation of Foreign Registration Act, Ashley Street, Netanya, violation of Foreign Registration Act. I like to let everybody know that's corrupted ass attorneys. Maryland, South Carolina, Montana. I don't know how many states they done did this shit in. Line Street, Tyson, plane tickets, Mexico, sex toys, Fulton Street, 1965 to 1970. Jelly, that could be somebody's nickname. Pumpkin, that could be somebody's nickname. New Wapians, monsters. Let's get the rest. I'm just calling them out as I go. Decatur, LaShonda Lockhart, Diamonds, Murray Hill, John Boy, January. Uniquely Created Terrier, Hebrew Israelites, Motel 6, Dewana, Franklin Delano Roosevelt Morris or his estate, Joe, rooms 210 to 220. Let's continue. We still looking at the setup of Lundy and anybody who has something to do, or Kim, with the and something to do with this SBDL shit. B1, divesting holes, any of these sectors, because everybody will take a payout. It could be any of these motherfuckers. They not telling they was recruiting people everywhere. We got Lando, Flying Nuns, we know. Columbia Drive, HUD, because we know they're doing a lot of scamming with housing loans and shit like that. So we know HUD is involved. Millions came out right behind HUD. Jonesboro North, millions in HUD. So a lot of these houses and properties is probably being funded through HUD funding. A lot of these houses is probably being sold through HUD. Some of these people might be renting some of these properties out of Section 8 properties and things like that to get quick money off of them, quick flip shit like that. Or they might even be purchasing a lot of these properties through HUD. Then we got Blood Rituals and Mayor. We know they could doing blood rituals. All these motherfuckers, they be doing all type of rituals. Even when you're looking at Hebrew Israelites, when you're looking at Muslims, Christians, religions, if you look at religions, they books ain't nothing but a bunch of instructions for rituals. They ain't nothing but laws and instructions for rituals. Everyday things that you do, because everything in life is a ritual, but it's how you conduct those rituals. Everything in life is a fucking ritual. Even if you drink coffee, tea, whatever, every single day it's a ritual. And there's a lot of these folks, they just done incorporated blood, animal sacrifices, stealing folks shit. It's a ritual to be a thief. It's a ritual for somebody to sit up and talk shit and do dirty shit behind people's backs all day. It's a ritual to think that you are, entitled to having more than one wife, and we know that's against all rules and laws unless you are into religions. So we have to resort back to a lot of these religions that's building these fake ass cults, and most of them are men. There's a lot of these men up here. I wish people quit taking the focus off the fact that we have warlocks just like we got witches. For real, we got Carr, Bixby, Dorian, Tense, Trick, which would be Trichomonas, Jack, Whitehead, Florida, Trillions, Smith, Thousands. Yeah, because it's a lot of money being stole. Lil Boosie, Barry, Flipper Temple, and a lot of these people rap artists, this shit that's involved in this shit. Let's remember that. We got Glenwood Park and car insurance theft or car insurance fraud. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. I know it's a lot coming out, but it's a lot they've been doing because they've been getting away with this shit fucking with me for years. They've been doing this shit for years and years and years. So it's gonna be a lot come out. But I guess they thought they just would have never been found out. And what's the easiest way, like they said with the pandemic and all of that stuff, right? What is the easiest way to meet new people and make them new victims? Social media platforms. I'm not saying that's what everybody is doing, but a majority of these people felt like that this was a come up. And they started to call all their friends and family and associates and everybody and get them involved in the shit. And now they all caught up. And I told them years ago, quit fucking with my name and leave me alone. You told me you knew everybody who was on the team that set you up, but you never told me who was on the team because you didn't want to expose yourself. Hmm? Is that it? You didn't want to expose yourself, investing out, but he wasn't gonna say nothing because y'all were trying to set me up with the police. Hmm? I'm talking now, and I gave y'all time to stop playing with me and just go and get my shit. You, hmm, that you didn't have nothing to do with it. All of y'all. Let's get back to the rest of the names, y'all. Let me see time I come in and show or whenever y'all get a chance. Remind me to show that. Remind me to show that him and Holly. But they say they got them no spiritualist. Kenny Ball, and we already seen Black Sun out here. More MOO. R.E. Melinda Lester. You know, Kenny Ball was in Svdhell. Whitney, that could be somebody's name over there. Assets, Glenwood Road, 500 to 1,000. This Tangela name keeps coming out, so somebody named Tan or Tangy. YSL, Jermaine, FBI or IBL, because that's what they were planning to do. Atlanta, Louisiana. We know it's a lot of them motherfuckers out there. Milton Harvey, age 14. Black Wall Street, that's what they were trying to build. Or either some of these people that stole or tore down. We already know what locations they in. And we done seen all this shit come out here. Oklahoma, we done seen Florida, we done seen Rose, we done seen a whole lot of shit. These motherfuckers stealing it from everybody. Because let's remember, we got ancestors. Kirkwood Road, New Hampshire, IKEA, phone jammers. That's how they be hearing everybody's business. Emory Midtown, a lot of these hoes work at these hospitals. Marvin, Ella, Vermont, federal agents. And this is how a lot of people be getting locked up. They use their positions to come and do arrest, or they got their friends that's in the police station. And they do little shit, and all of them get together, and it look like it's a legitimate lockup or a legitimate conviction or something. But the whole time it be a lot of conspiracy behind the scenes. And then they actually know how to pick the judges. This is another thing that they do. Prosecutors, police officers, individuals, they actually know which judge to go to, which if that's one of their friends or associates. And I'm not saying all of them do this shit, but they pick the judge that they know gonna go along with their bullshit, because it's all about a payout, right? Oh, okay. Let's continue. We got Califians, and we already done seen California out here. T.I. or IT poison, because we know they use that poison your mind, poison your heart, poison your food, poison your drinks, poison your weed, poison whatever the fuck they can. We got Kurt, Josh Bice. We got illegal immigrants. We have Northern District Courts of Georgia. We got money, witch or witches, Donald, beer cans, Air Force, brother, Woods, Keisha Lance Bottoms, Bankhead, Marco, Carlos, Nuki, Spud, Mike, Beach, Clifford Jones. Let's continue, because I'm going to wrap this up within this 2 hours so I can get to my next show. I got about 20 more minutes, so whatever else comes out, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, y'all. I ran a little bit behind today, so, and I want to keep up what I'm doing. It ain't nothing but gonna be names coming out all this time. Names of everybody who thought, who had something to do with this shit. I don't care if they just said something about me. You still played a role in this shit. I don't care if you just set up and did any little thing in this shit. If you just pointed the finger, bitch, and you didn't do your fucking research, you got something to do with this shit. Just lay all them down right though. When my stats get low like that, I'm gonna just deal with all of them. Let's go. Any of these people, and it's a lot of folks. It's a lot of people related to people in Atlanta, California, Mississippi, motherfucking Jacksonville, Mississippi, Minnesota, Doraville. I don't give a fuck what the fuck they got relatives. They got people who willing to take payouts to do stupid shit. So when you hear all these places come out, don't think, oh, well, how is somebody going to be involved? Because I'm hearing somebody saying that. How is somebody going to be involved with your estate in Nebraska? Because they might have bought a property in Nebraska. Or they might have a family member that live in Nebraska. Or they might have been a military person that was stationed in Nebraska at one time. Or they might have been in Colorado or Mexico. Or this might be some of their meetup spots. If you motherfuckers claim y'all such seers, such readers, and shit like that, then you should be able to put it where it fit. Ain't that what y'all tell everybody else when y'all telling lies? When y'all over there trying to indirect talk that shit, like, ain't that what y'all telling everybody to put it where it fit? Where it fit. Mm-hmm. Take it high, resonate. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, y'all. I'm just going to do these last little few stacks so I can get all the rest of these names out for this particular shit. Anybody who was in Svdhell, B1, the goddamn divesting hoes, any of that shit that had something to do Well, what happened with my inheritance, defaming my name or any of that shit, the setup of none being killed. Mm-hmm. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And it's a lot of sex orgies. It's a lot of goddamn bullshit going on. It's a lot of drug users too that's behind the scenes. They be trying to put that shit on everybody else. There's a lot of these folk pop pills. Some of these folk got PTSD. Some of these folk bipolar schizophrenia. Some of these folks goddamn, they on all type of medications. They gotta be mental patients where you can recruit people to be involved in shit like this. They got to be mental patients. Ain't no way in the hell nobody with no sense gonna be getting involved in shit like this just because they need a few dollars. Cause it's plenty of ways to get money. You ain't gotta be no fool. You ain't gotta keep doing stupid shit. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, y'all. I'm just going through these last stats so I can go and call all this stuff out because it's getting close to time for me to get to my next show. It might take me a few minutes to come back because I ran behind a little bit. I just want to grab me something to eat right quick, and that ain't gonna take me long at all. Y'all motherfuckers need to get anything with my name tied to it, and I don't told y'all, I don't care. Ain't none. If I taught you about mineral rights, if I taught you about slaveonomics, if I taught you about a lot of things behind the scenes, and you taught me a lot of things as well, I'm not gonna take credit from you. What make you think I'm not gonna be able to find it because you changing the information? Because you figure you're gonna put it in somebody else's name. I'm talking to specific motherfuckers. You ain't no different than nobody else to have your name called when you done been involved in some shit you done have no business doing to me, nigga. But that's my fault for putting trust in a fucking sucker. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, y'all. There's a whole lot of names coming out. Cause y'all full of shit. Mm-mm. Let me call out some of this shit. Then I'll run back through and make sure I ain't missing nothing. We got Dying, Infinity, Hollywood Court, Maryland, Misha, Seeing Ghosts. I know y'all motherfuckers is all my ancestors. Y'all seeing ghosts like a motherfucker. Uncle Tom's Cabin, Benjamin Simmons, Yanga Nkrumah or Ibn, DeKalb County Probate Court, Emily M., Animals, Lolita, Sierra, that's spelled with a C, Reynolds, False Flagging, we know they doing it right now. The Karmic Circus Terrier, I know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mo 3 Sector, Angel Therapy 333, Gold Out Here Again, Amber Rose, The Marines, Alfred Morris. That's senior, just Alfred Morris, not junior, Alfred Morris. We got Tybriana, Thomaston, Georgia, Toys, Nick, Dread, Maze, Spiritually Yours, Tarriet, Amira Sankofa. That's her name. Spiritually Yours, Tarriet is her page, but Amira Sankofa. And Benjamin Simmons just came out. We got Nash, Choctaw, Deontay, Building, Kevin LaVall Williams, or Boss Hall, bank robbery, Yolanda, Joyce, Marshall, Brian, Kaya, Gynocracy Takeover, Calhoun, Fentanyl, Pam, Albany, Natalie, Violations of Oath, Room Shaker, anybody who has something to do with this shit, Wyford, Laurentius Douglas, uncovering the truth Oracle Tarot, uncovering the truth Oracle Tarot, Syphilis, failed polygraph, Poo Poo, we already seen Pooh, Anthony Spud Williams, Bunny, Big, that could be somebody's nickname, Bracola, Tisha, Patrick, Tamiria, Tamiria, Fat Linda, Clarissa, D-Lo, T-Boo, Texas, Peggy, spelled with the Y, Hop T or Raphael Sellers, James Earl Barnett Jr. or JB, Alex, ALEX, Sister Justice, Serenity, and spelled with the S because somebody got their name Serenity spelled with the C. So Serenity spelled with the S. Beyond the Veil Terrier, Nequel, and that could be Nequel B as well. Chantel with a Britt or Bernaba Jones, Animal Missing, Sidney Lee Akins Jr. or Dawood or Daweed, whatever you want to call yourself. Baptist, Victoria Harrington, the stepmother of AIDS infested stepmama from hell. Snup Nup, Crowns, Her Intuition, Stops, Herndon Holmes, Helen, Murphy High School, Shay, MC Shadi, Cobb, that could be somebody's name. Baremouth Hole, somebody missing teeth, North Carolina. Upstairs, we already seen upstairs and downstairs. February, Coleman, COLMAN or COLEMAN. Cosetta, Freeman Simmons or Simmons Freeman. Holly in SVDL. Cowboy or CB. 7-Day Adventist. Reginald Morris or Red. Saw Karmic Reeds. Crystal Sonia Muhammad. Donald Trump. Cynthia. Governor. Shanita Red Sharp. Visine. Timothy. Alvin Dirty, Atlanta, Georgia, former Red Dot police officer. Jackson. Napashada. Columbia Drive. And remember these police officers' names and stuff too, y'all. Because if anything go down with me or anything like that, I want y'all to make sure y'all are able to come back and remember all of the police officers' names and judges' names and shit like that I drop in these shows, okay? All right, let's go. Spook, Strong, Muslims, Brown, Black Panther Party for self-defense, this and that. That could be somebody's nickname. Room 100 to 110. Taz the Goat or Ask the Hoax. Ball or Bothic Theories or Worship. Journey, Terry 888. The Spiritual Savage. Toya. Tamika Joanne, Dookie Mookie, Riley, Cobb, Dillard. Ain't no telling who else she done been. Addie. And we ain't talking about Addie M. We talking about Addie. That's somebody's name. The Spiritual Gangster. Mink Mob. Ashley Transformer Morris. Lil Boosie out here again. Asia. Jellyfish. Donna Whitehead. DeKalb County Court Clerk. Arrested. My Queen's Eye. Interesting. I knew it because she always got something to fucking say with her smart mouth ass. And I don't know why I feel like she connected to that estate that was stolen from my baby daddy. She connected to something because she always got something to say. Like, this bitch mouth breezy as hell. She real tough Tony. I'll be trying to figure out if a lot of these whole men. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And they stay dick riding this whole Shanita and all kind of shit. Like, I be watching certain shit. A whole lot of people ain't finna get shit, but caught the fuck up. I also know this bitch could possibly be connected to Caitlyn too. Kate was out of New York. Kate got a lot of family members that live out of back in the day. And I was trying to figure that out because I know my son don't move like that. There had to be something involved. I don't know what they got going on, but that bitch connected to somebody because he be studying that bitch. But I been catching that slick. I've been catching a lot of slick shit these hoes been saying. Look what come out next to Pam. Janice, Janis. Just me, spelled M-I. Perks, Skip, Shantae, Svdhell, Tyrese, Nino Brown. Didn't I just say something about this motherfucker yesterday? Anonymous Hebrew came out right after that. And these bitches can see me. Look at this shit. Bean, Northside Drive, Deerwood, home insurance fraud, 38 or 83, Ginger, DeKalb Detectives, Minnesota, Fulton County Probate Court, SWAT, Ebony, Tampa, Gwen, Stolen Cars, Sophia Adams, Gonorrhea, Bro Ja, or Brother Ja, Tank, Destiny, Ike, Saw Spiritual Warfare, Katroya J the Goddess, Forged Land and Property Deeds, Carmen Endis 1010, Bronzewoods Coves Harriet, Dirty Cops, Molested, Darisha, Sister, Darnisha, Jeremy Morris or Work or Jeremy Burnett, Spiritual Advisor LLC, Missing Limbs, Sierra spelled with the S, we already seen it spelled with the C, Drones, Bite Marks, KD or DK, TY or Ty or YT, Bobby spelled with the Y, Tori spelled any kind of way, Mystic Moon Goddess 333, Liquor, Mia Robinson, Attorney Beverly Taylor, Arson. We done seen that twice. Somebody saying shit on fire. Sarah, spelled any kind of way. Demetrius Westbrooks, Nevadius Future Will Burn, Cole, Child Molester, Cosette, Hader Patel, Tabitha, Wallace McClure, Chunk, School Janitors, October, Stone Mountain Park, Cough, Sharmika, Rock, that could be somebody's nickname, Lavez, Michaela, College Avenue, Cat Williams, Safe Deposit Box, Shanita the Dick Eater, Bust Plastic at Your Own Risk, Pritchett, Postel, Myris. I don't know, is she Portier? I don't know how many names this bitch got. How many names? Who all she done married to? This bitch got so many names it don't make no sense. And if you ain't connected, then bitch, don't be worried about saying anything. Put the motherfucking information where you see fit, ho. Carmelita Lily Burnett. Stolen social media platforms. Tiara's Tarriet. Allison McClure. The drunk teacher. Betty again. Monique. Matula Shakur. Young Thug. The military. Sinetta Studios. Alan Temple. Kenneth Morris or Kenny Boo. Big June. Stolen Trust Funds. Cynthia G. Alyssa. Nathaniel Cater, 27, or the number 72. Divine Messenger 33 LLC. Luby Jeter. Angel. Saw Criminal Reed. River Road. Kathleen. Fish or Caitlin. Jonesboro South. Greater Memorial Hospital. Tysinger Walker. Jack Rabbit. Unray. Eastwick Apartments. Dixon. Neglect. See What I See Terrier. Law or Mr. Robert. Coin. Law could be somebody's nickname too. Pudding. Brazy. Cheryl Johnson. Mildred. Meth. Dillard. Skeeter. Queen's Throne. Broke Bitch. Raymond or Raymond. Newberry, South Carolina. Perks. Hold on a second. Let me go and get this out the way. No, I'm saying Pearls. My bad. Pearls. Deerwood. Needle Marks. Baby Daddy. Macon. Monica. Jacala's Divine Terrier LLC. Population Control. Nita Bug. Melody. Spelled with a Y. Religion. Setup. Joshua. Kenny Roo. Turnip Seed. The Bluff. Westlake. Anal. Bernice Reese Donaldson. 675 Metropolitan Parkway or the compound. Bam Bam. Tom Morris. Mob Ties. Shawana. Red Dogs. Bankhead Highway. Doris. And some of these people behind the scenes. That's what, like in the debate leagues and shit, a lot of these folk police officers. Former police officers, a lot of folk got down connected to the police. It's a lot of shit going on. We got Baby Keith. We got Hutchinson Street. Sold. Lakewood Road. Kim Lyons. Club. Florida. Danny Eugene McClure. Mound Bayou, which is now known as Jackson, Mississippi. Reverend Ike Osby. Gresham Road. East Atlanta. Marriage. Pop Truett. Lee Street. Bank of America. Dunwoody. Christians. Kane with a K. California Probate Courts. Dolores. Rhode Island. New Birth Baptist Church. All right, let's get the rest. Let's get the last of the names, y'all. This the last that. Oh, here they go. Let me see. I think I called these out already. No idea how long I have. Hold on a second, y'all. I'm sorry about that, y'all. These names. I think I had already called out all of these names. Make sure. One of my neighbors knocked on my door, y'all. I might be a little bit behind with my other shows. No, I'm gonna come up here and do them. I just got something they wanted me to help them with, and I don't want to have them, just waiting. Rashad Cox Maceo on Sisson overseas. Aaliyah Muhammad or Robinson or Holia, Brandy spelled with the Y. Nakia. No, this is Kenyatta Map or Cupcake the Girl, Tab or a Bat. Doraville, Fat Mama, Venetian Herd or Venice Herd, Marty, Solomon, Jasmine Ruth, April, Peeping Tom, Tasha with an A. We already seen it with an O. We done seen Susan a couple of times. We got Monks, Fifi, Africa, Sace, Johnny Shy, and Diarrhea, Mayshawn, Fake Birth Certificates, Kimberly Morris, Emma, Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Royal, the Veil Terrier, Lewis, Sonia, Boulder Crest Road, Minister Inky, Kimberly Whitehead, Head and Money, Cassandra Elaine McClure, Morris or Sand, Theo Red Boy Smith, Walt, Jelly again, Corey Reese, Parties, Touched as a Child, Portia Deshay Morris, Rio, Westlake, David, Fat Shit, Mahogany, Neil, Snatched, Fred. I think that's all, y'all. Let me see, because I don't want to rush through nothing. Suave, Boss, aka Hawk Boss, Mahia, Megan, Chris or Christopher, Shanita Nicole Anderson, Mother, Dun Dun, Stabbing and a Murder, Hairs, Ricka Ricky, Home Mortgage Fraud or Home Mortgage Loan Fraud. Megan out here twice, right back to back. Chip, Mineral Rights Theft, Baxter, Jabari, Weaver, SVDL, Keita, Denver, Chubby. And let me tell y'all, a lot of people say she don't never show her cards and stuff like that. Let me tell you why I ain't showing my cards. Rooms 110 to 120, rooms 340 to 350. Hold on, Chanel. It's that Chanel back to back. Look at this shit. Somebody named Chanel. All these cards, they back to back. Cosmic Royal Family. Rooms 210 to 220. CC. Caitlin May Marks. Tobias and Devias. It could be a set of twins. Or that could be one name. Nights in. Rooms 100 to 110. Let me tell y'all, if you're a real seer and a psychic, and you're dealing with people that's psychics or people that's intuitive and all the words that you use, The cars is just like they said, something to, I guess, help people be able to see certain things. But when you know certain information, you can connect the dots, whether you were involved, whether you were a victim of the situation. You see what I'm saying? Or any of that stuff that I'm speaking about right now, then you are able to be able to see the truth from a lie. It doesn't matter how many people go live every day. So the cars is not always necessary for these bitches who feel like they gotta always use the cars. Cause I don't have anything against them. We all use cars, but I'm just saying always have everything on camera because really what you do with your spirituality and things like that is technically supposed to be in private. But when you got people that feel like they gotta always have the cars out there, a lot of these people is spewing narratives. A lot of people is trying to paint a picture with the images on the cards. That's called mind fucking. That's called what you want to call that. Y'all call everything magic. Well, that's called mind magic, mind control. The same thing that a lot of these books do. So when you know the truth, or if you've been a victim, or if you're involved or whatever, it's not hard to figure out what names go where. It's not hard to figure out where the fuck the crime's been committed. It's not hard to figure out what states and cities and countries and whatever the fuck y'all staying in or visiting doing this shit. But y'all would still continuously try to point the finger, talk that shit, and commit crimes against the victims. And that shit ain't going. And that go for Samara, Simone, Teresa, all of these different individuals that's involved with this corruption. I'm going to take it as far as y'all want to take it. That's all I'm going to tell you. Y'all, I'm going to be a few minutes late. I know that. I'm starting my other shows. I set them up, and I'm gonna get all of those shows done tonight. They will be done. I just gotta fix, some food. Some people brought some stuff up here, so I want to help them. You know how y'all know how I am. These hoes ain't important, but we gonna get back into all these different murders and everything that done happened, all these different deaths, and connect all the dots of who did what. Because if y'all done have nothing to do with the deaths, right? Why did y'all all end up with the inheritances? If y'all didn't have nothing to do with the deaths, why is it all of y'all certain family members and even friends and people who done married into the family illegally and all kind of shit inserted themselves as sisters and brothers and shit like that? Why is it that y'all are the ones that's all the power of attorneys? All of the administrative executors and administrators and all of that shit. Why y'all got all the titles, all of the shit that wasn't belonging to you all? If you motherfuckers ain't involved in all the scams, why is it that if all these terrier bitches ain't involved, they don't all? Why do they all go live at the same time or around the same topics? They talk about the same exact people. If you connect they shows, they all calling out the same names. Like they calling out Domo, they calling out certain people name because they know if they say Anon, a motherfucker gonna catch on to that. It ain't too many people call themselves Anon. So they'll try to use a motherfucker real name if they can fuck a person sleep. These bitches all connected to all this bullshit and then they be sitting up there running their motherfucking mouth and talking that shit. And it ain't about who connected to who give a fuck. I want my shit. And I want y'all to quit playing my motherfucking name and telling these lies. And all these folks in the same areas in California and all that shit, why would they not connect with each other? Because that's what they do. They use social media and they connect with each other. And then they pull this person in because they some broke motherfuckers to continue to steal people's shit in different states, in different cities, in different areas. So this shit ain't nothing new because they've been getting away with it for so long. And ain't no telling how long all these people been connected. So I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Y'all need to give me my shit and quit playing with me. And I mean, and that go for everybody else y'all done victimized. Cause y'all some dirt motherfuckers. We not gonna keep playing this game. And everybody know they talk about people being fakes, but I'm gonna tell you something. Motherfuckers know who fake and who real. Because all these people got cameras on everybody. And I'm gonna keep stressing that shit so y'all can understand. So they can see exactly what I'm doing, right? So they know for a fact that their names and the information that's falling out is the truth. They know. That's why I said it. And I gave them time to quit playing in my face. and give me my shit. And I even remember when A9 so-called was moving, his sister or someone would keep bringing it up. Why did you feel the need to have to call me to have me on the phone while that was going through? It's like you felt like you was playing in my face, bitch ass nigga. It's like you was saying, okay, I got that whole sleep. Let me show you. While we go to the storage unit and get all this shit, and while we go over here and move into this house with this pool and all this shit in it, I'm gonna leave that there because I don't know who y'all think y'all playing with, y'all. And I told you this shit. I called you and told you. So it ain't like you didn't know what the fuck was coming. I told y'all motherfucking ass if I find out it's all the way up. And then motherfuckers got all these credentials, all of these positions and shit, but you gotta be a thief. Now you don't fuck with the wrong bitch. You done ran across who the fuck don't deal with all of y'all. And if one person got a house or an apartment or a credit card or a bitch at Walmart and Ross and a bitch all around the corner doing shit, then I'm pretty sure everybody else got to cut in, right? Because the whole thing was to destroy Nundy so the real Kim wouldn't be identified. So y'all motherfuckers could say I was dead. Or incompetent. You know, you're my power of attorney, right? You're married to me and you need to have control over everything. And because you're in such a position, or maybe you put your uniform on to trick or trip the fucking courts, you figured you would continue to do this shit, right? Yeah, okay, motherfucker. You got everything but the social security card, right? A bitch was smart. I knew not to trust everything. So when they ask you for it, you couldn't provide it. So now what's next? Caitlin, you got something you want to tell me? The Aries bitch. Oh, okay, I'm out this motherfucker. Peace and power, y'all. I'm gonna be a little late on my other shows, so if you catch this, no, it's not. I'm not gonna be back up here too soon because I got a few things that just came up that I need to take care of. But these shows will go up tonight, so if you don't catch me when I'm live, make sure you catch the replay so I can drop out the rest of my information. And coming soon, even if it's not, I don't think I'm gonna do it over here. I got a couple of platforms that I'm considering, and if it's anybody who catch this show and you wanna you know, work with me on putting this information out, please email me all lowercase letters, Sister Nundy, the number 3 GP at yahoo.com. Because I got a whole lot of stuff that I need to get put out that's gonna break the internet. And I would like to work with somebody else's platform. So if you're interested in getting the information or working with me or something like that, because it's whole lot of people who did me so dirty up here, you know, start shitting on me, then want me on their platforms and start lying on me and keeping me away from a lot of stuff. So I refuse to allow any of them to get any information or work with me on any fucking shows that I'm doing when it comes to putting out my information. I would not work with anybody I've already worked with, and you know you done did me dirty, or you know you was one of them motherfuckers that start believing that bullshit, acting funny and stay in your distance. I want y'all to keep that same fucking energy. Ain't that what y'all call it? I'm gonna give this information and somebody the opportunity who deserve it to get it out, because the shit that I have, it's gonna break the internet. They ain't gonna be tuned into nothing but that person's show. I can guarantee it because it's too many officials and all type of shit that's involved in this shit. It's too many scams and schemes and shit like that. And you got fake bitches who behind the scenes trying to act like they solving crimes and shit, right? Like they the ones who coming up with something. They need real serious and spiritualist and all of that, and God they daddy. But these bitches can't see that they some fake motherfuckers. They can't see all the shit that they done and the lies that they done told and the people that they done got involved in shit. That's what I'm saying. I be tripping off the seers. I be tripping off these seers. And them hoes be stacking them cards, boy. I done caught a lot of shit. That's why I say I'm gonna expose how they be stacking their cards. So I'm gonna start going through some of their videos and shit like that, right? And show how they'll flip the camera. or stack the car, hold on a minute and come back. Yeah, tower in reverse. And all that old bullshit. But these hoes done figured out how to play this game so well and been eating on people for so long, it don't make no motherfucking sense. And if y'all bitches didn't want y'all little shit destroyed over there, where you could keep lying and making money out of people, you shouldn't have came over here fucking with me. Ain't nobody sent for y'all hoes. Y'all came over here stealing my shit and trying to come at me by these broke ass niggas that don't nobody give a fuck about. Y'all should stay to y'all place. Instead, y'all decided to come over here and do stupid shit. Now y'all got everybody fucked up. Y'all will think twice next time. Again, I don't care what the fuck y'all come with. I was gonna do a little original on their ass, but the hangman popped out. That's all I needed to see. Cause this motherfucker hung themselves. These hoes talk too much. For real. I ain't even gotta go through all of that. Cause they already know what they damn fucking end game is. Giving me my shit and getting the fuck out my face. And then, you know what's sad? Because I heard this too. So after a motherfucker stole my shit, right? And they did it to a lot of other people. Because this ain't just about me. Let me get that out there. Some of these names that came out, like I said, was victims. They may be involved in certain shit that was happening to them. So after they felt they was gonna do this, let me tell you how wicked motherfuckers is, how sick and sadistic motherfuckers feel. That they can control somebody's mind, right? Oh, after we do this, what we gonna do is break her down. So she'll have to come and beg us for help. So she'll have to come and beg us to come back and build her platform and this how we gonna do this shit. And then it's just gonna look like that she needed help and everything and we'll get away with stealing. Bitch nigga, please. It's gonna they gonna know you need help after you thought this plan was gonna work. And you was gonna bring your little military friends and shit to slide and do some slick shit. Play games with somebody else, please. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Like I said, I will be back in the building real soon. I gotta go run and take care of some things right quick. So as soon as I can, just look for my show to be on. So hit your notification button. And I will see you guys as soon as I can get back up here. Thug life in this motherfucker. And shout out to London, England. If that's where you really from, that is such a privilege to have that in the building. Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button on the way in to watch the replay or on the way out. And if you would like to support the channel, the information is in the chat always and at the bottom of the screen. And I appreciate all those that have sent donations and all of the support. See you guys in a little bit.